Hi everybody, it's June. I'm in Jamaica. This is a popping story, very, very important to us. The President of the US, and by extension, Marco Rubio, they have laid sanction on us. They are saying that we in Jamaica, at least the politicians, the high-ranking persons, yes, they have threatened us. They are saying, listen, stop importing the Cuban doctors. Stop using their services. If not, we're going to revoke your visas. We're going to revoke your US visas and also those of your loved ones. Now, this is a tough cookie because many of these politicians, many of those persons in high authority, their family members, their children, they're not even here in Jamaica. They're overseas. And when anything happens to them medically, they just, go elsewhere to seek medical attention. And the decision now will have to be made. Should I make a decision in the interest of my country, Jamaica? And so I am going to forego the visa and say, okay, we don't have to go here, or even though we'd like to go here, but the country comes first. So if the US is saying that, listen, we are going to revoke your visa, and we are saying here in Jamaica, listen, we have to revolt. We have to rebel against this type of sanction because we have been hosting the Cuban doctors here for many, many a moons. And they have been a constant in the medical field here. In a time when many of our medical personnel, especially the nurses, they have chose to go off mostly to the US, and it has been the Cubans who have been picking up the slot. Now, Marco Rubio is crying foul. He's saying that, listen, it's forced labor, that these doctors who work outside of Cuba, it's forced labor. So I don't know how it could be forced labor. They know more than we do. But stick up in here. If we decide that, hey, look, we will forego the visa. We know that we need these doctors. Our medical industry needs these doctors. So we have to, in the interest of the country, forego visas and visits to the US. The US will say to its citizens, listen, you cannot go to Jamaica. We are putting sanctions in place that prohibits you from going to Jamaica. And remember now, our tourism industry depends a lot on the US. Many billions of dollars per year, many visitors coming on airplanes and cruise ships to support our island. So if we even say, all right, we will forego visas because we need to keep the doctors here, and we have had a very good relationship with our neighbors over the years, then the US is going to draw another sanction and say, well, all right then, for one, we're not make our citizens come to Jamaica. Secondly, they can say, all right then, we're not going to do any export to Jamaica, so you can't import any of our goods there. And then now it's a trade war starts. So what started off as, okay, Cuban doctors, no, do not use them in your country, look elsewhere. And it's my question now. So those who are already on the ground practicing, because it's a revolving scheme that they